Okay.
Let me see if I can say it.
I hate both of you. Like, seriously.
We here every Thursday on a Thursday, 8 p.m.
Season 4, Episode 1. What the fuck? Alright. We good here? Or, loading. Hurry the fuck up. How long has this been going on? Yeah. So, you trying to fist fight or what?
Who?
You, nigga.
Let's do it.
I'm bringing boxing gloves. We're going to fight, man.
Boxing gloves, fuck that.
No, we just bare knuckle brawling. This is
go.
good, man. It is very good. Very, very good.
Very, very good.
How long has this been going on? Yeah. I should probably edit that out of the show.
Yeah, probably.
I feel good about this. This is nice. Where's the iPad? Oh, it's over here.
I'm gonna get an airdrop.
I'm gonna do it right the fuck now. Tone, there's your iPad, buddy.
Come below.
We gotta shout out Eli, by the way.
My nigga E.
Eli. With my coffee. Huh.
Camp Out Season 4, Episode 1. Got it.
Bang!
Yeah,
I'm gonna read sometimes, and sometimes it don't. Sometimes I
Bang,
do the
bang,
show,
bang, bang.
sometimes I don't.
Oh, boy.
Are you really gonna sing the song I was singing when you talking about shit?
You
I was
niggas
gonna
is
say-
mad cute.
How did you get in?
Alright, as long as you're not singing my song, I don't give a fuck.
You put my singing on the top 18. That wasn't.
I mean, who the fuck told you to sing?
Who the fuck told you to put all that shit? I thought you were gonna cut out and make bloopers.
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, the process was real.
Okay, ready?
I mean, I'm ready. Oh.
Season 4, Episode 1. I'm here.
Congratulations for making
Here.
an entire season.
I made.
I mean, congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
mean, awesome. Hi, Tone.
We here every Thursday on a Thursday. I am Tony My Voice. K Black. Camp Out with a Zero. What is it? Season 4, right?
This is indeed season 4. I want to thank everyone who's been following up until this point. Season 4 is a long time. That means 4 years.
You're
It's not that long. 4 years is not that long. That
Yeah.
shit went by real
You
quick.
got to think about
I
300.
actually like Tone now. Like
52
I used to hate
episodes
you.
a year. 52 episodes.
That's not a lot of time to hang out.
I mean,
it
it is really
is,
hanging
if you
out.
think
All
about
right.
I am Tony the Dodge.
You are hanging out with me. You know what's funny?
Did you
People-
go to Wing Night?
Yes. People.
Fire.
yes.
Fire. Stand up for yourself.
People wrote in the comments that you two boxed me out.
What do you mean?
Whatever.
Box you on what?
On the show.
Basketball?
The problem with the box out situation, because I get where you're coming from with that, it should be quiet for dumb long. And then when she wants to talk, it'll be in the middle of our conversation since we've been carrying the show the whole time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta fucking double dutch your way in there.
KB, you gotta be
You
there.
got it.
Anyway, shout out to Eli if you guys caught the intro there. Eli.
E, what up?
Even though
Throw his
we
little
were
Instagram
told
across the front of the screen here, but he hooked us up with a new intro. Appreciate you for that. If you guys need some video work, please hit Eli up. He's in the greater New York area,
No,
so
you just gotta,
What is it? Elephant Productions?
yes.
Elephant Productions on Instagram. Hit out my nigga E. He's a New York native. Shout outs to him.
Oh, chilling is what we're
Why
going
is
for.
so bright?
I mean, it's called a light. I don't know. You wanna?
I
So,
can't see.
You want me to lower
I'm
it?
good.
what can't you see?
Is that a little better?
We got a tan now. Look, we got a little darker.
There we go.
God.
Now I have to do more color correction on the green screen.
There we go.
All right. Anyway, you want to kick this off? Want to kick it off? All right. First weekend of January 2019. Air Force One low. Realtree Camo. That does not look like
Definitely not.
a real tree.
There's 3 different colorways.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Retail for 110.
I don't know. So you got an orange colorway, which is the real tree, and then you have a woodland, which is also real tree, and then you have a leaf.
The white one is cool.
Yeah, not really. But it's very Carhartt-esque.
I'm not saying anything.
I think
I'm
it's canvas.
confused.
What? It's definitely canvas, but it reminds me of like the Carhartt shit. Is
Yeah.
what it reminds me of. Like, there's a trend with Nike when they do a collaboration, they follow it up with
They try to stretch it.
with the inline as well. It's all right though. Fuck it. Next, oh god, I don't want to talk about this. Game of Thrones and Adidas Ultra Boost House Targaryen.
I mean, I see the Targaryen colors in there, so.
Red.
That shit's
Fire.
fire.
I know.
This is trash.
It's dope.
This
I don't like the
is not.
shoe. I just don't like the model.
I like the prime knit in the toe box. That's about it.
Listen. I'm a big avid
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones
we
fan.
know. You got a Game of Thrones tattooed on your leg. We got it.
Do you?
I
had no
actually
idea.
did not say that. I was just alluding to the fact that it's the
But you do,
Marvel
though.
show.
If anybody knows him.
And I feel like they could have did a lot more with maybe the young one silhouette to add more character.
It could have been more creative, basically.
Yeah, this is
Basically,
very-
people who design this shoe probably don't watch Game of Thrones.
Which,
Which is weird. 'cause
like, who
most
okays
people
this
don't.
though? Like,
You watch Game of Thrones?
As you were saying, Mike?
if I'm like representing Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, whatever, whoever the fuck was like, yeah, let's do this shoe, and I saw this, I would have been like, hey guys, we got to come a little better with the actual collaboration. Could we get some layers? Could we get some levels? Like, I don't think
George R.R. Martin cares about sneakers.
I don't think one thing. Yeah, but this is promotion for the show. Like,
Do you think they need promotion
they-
to that show?
yeah, no, forget it. You
I'm
know what?
just
Next
saying.
shoe. Next shoe. All right, I get it. You can take over.
Go ahead, KB,
Oh
you got
my
the next
god!
one.
Now you act like I'm boxing you out because I have an opinion.
I don't understand. In the comment section, is she boxing me out of
Oh
the?
my god! Don't already start the first episode. Of
I mean,
the year.
This is great fucking content. I fucking love it.
What do you
Thumbs
think?
up,
People like
everybody.
the-
This is any different than last season? It was a week ago. Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, no, we gotta be different.
Come on, next shoe.
It's
Let's
new
go.
year, new me.
Let's go.
It's my hashtag this
Come
week.
on.
Alright.
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
Under Armour Curry 6 Fox Theater.
I like this.
Colorway is dope. Reminds me of like a
I-
Tokyo feel.
I
This
really
shit is
like
trash.
this. I really
Oh,
like
no.
For an Under Armour, it's probably one of the nicest.
It's not even
Under
just
Armour.
Under Armour. This is nice.
It's an easy colorway, though. It's
You know
soda
what?
pink and like glow in the dark green and black. That's
I'm buying a pair of Currys.
Yeah, right.
I
You're gonna buy these? I think you're being selective in your.
I'm being
2019.
selected.
Not
I'm
hashtag
also
selective.
I'm also fucking with brands that I don't normally fuck with this year.
Under Armour. That's
And I've
number one.
never bought an Under Armour sneaker, so you know what?
It's your first one?
I mean, I might wait a little bit to see if something else arises that I like a lot, but I'm definitely gonna dabble in this.
How much you want to bet that next
that's
week
dope.
he doesn't get them?
Wow.
I said
Just
maybe.
because I said that.
I said maybe not this one, but at some point I'd
You
like to
just said you're
dabble.
gonna get them.
I like these.
Now I'm boxing you out.
What's next?
You're also rolling closer to my fucking chair. You stay on your side of the room here.
Wow.
Don't come closer over here.
Yo, how about I
Come on to
just
the
close
next
show?
shoe.
I just
Come on to the next shoe,
Damn, son. Can we start again? I'm just getting ripped.
bro.
Starting again? I'm not starting again.
This is not happening.
Alright, turn. Do the next shoe. What the
The
fuck?
zoo.
No, I just did the last shoe.
You keep... Let's go. You
Oh
got
my
it.
god.
Cav Empt and Nike Air Max 95 in two colorways, kind of like a, I don't know, ditchy, but it's very dope. I like the blue and cream color.
Fire.
I'm a fan. I even like the black and white, but I feel like I like the navy and cream color a little bit better.
Facts.
Who's Cav Empt?
Okay, it's a clothing brand.
Nah, they would keep it.
Wow. Okay.
How come their collab with Nike was cheaper than mine? Just wondering.
How much was yours?
200.
Wow, 190.
Nike.
Damn, retail's 190 for that?
I mean, I'm still trying to get the Carhartt from last year. I still
95 is all pricey, huh?
I want to. Yeah, they are. I definitely want to see if I can catch that one that 95 from Carhartt on.
Oh yeah, that
sale.
95?
Yeah.
I like the Air Force
Question
One.
though, how much did 95s cost back when they dropped?
Like 160,
What- no, like
140.
130.
They're making the same
Those
shit.
130?
Why are they still
Back in the- back in the
Oh,
day.
they dropped like 95.
So how they
Ours.
charging 200 for the same exact
I
material?
think they were like.
Inflation.
Were they like 110?
Everything goes
I
up.
know, but
Retail for all the Jordans going up. Retail for everything going up.
I mean, standard of living, my guy. Next up,
That's
Nike
true.
Air VaporMax Plus in this navy, gold, and red
I like this colorway.
coloring. The coloring is nice.
Yeah.
The shoe,
The colorway's nice.
But the colorway's been done so many times. Ronnie, Concepts, who else can do this?
yeah, but like it still doesn't change the fact that it's a good colorway.
I'm just saying, but
Now you're boxing out the clothes sneaker brands because they do colors. What's up?
Air Jordan 19 dropping on the 5th as well. Retail for $225. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be men's only. No grade school this time around.
Yeah.
I don't like this one. Not this colorway, the midnight navy shit. But it's whatever.
Wait, what?
They're gonna call this shit like the midnight navy. It has like the navy blue sock liner.
Oh, is that what they're calling it?
Yeah.
Because isn't there a black one to this?
There's like the all black with the little bits of red. Yeah, that's another OG colorway.
That's the one that's fucking.
I think this was the original first colorway they dropped
Huh.
before the fucking 19s.
Huh.
Not a fan of this one. I like the ones without the fucking vamp.
It look, you ever see like fencing?
Yeah, oh, like the
Where
mask.
like the mask,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
the front
yeah.
of that shoe looks like.
That's funny.
question. Do you take any questions from the top 18 and we'll talk about those? Because people were writing comments in that.
Oh, I didn't take any questions from that. Should I have?
Probably.
I mean, I could do that right now.
That's cool.
You want to take a short recess before afterthoughts?
Because we have no show, basically. So
What was after
What
that?
do you mean? I got
This
afterthoughts
comment?
and I got 3 comments. So, all right, let's take a short
Leader
recess.
battle.
Time out. Boop, boop, be-doop. Afterthoughts.
Oh, we back?
Sons of bitches.
We got more questions?
I was recording that whole. I have one more question.
Only one more?
It's like fantastic.
Okay.
But the topics are pretty good, so it doesn't matter.
I'm with it. Alright, where we left off? What we doing? We did the 19th. Alright, now we afterthoughts. Ready? Woo! KB, you ready?
yeah, I'm ready. We here.
No, don't do that.
It's not me.
Don't do that. What are you doing?
You
wrong
told me
with
I'm
you?
not excited enough.
Well, it's the middle of the show now.
All right, but I just got excited.
Oh,
Afterthoughts. We're here.
Well, those
What?
arches got really whack. I guess he got lazy over here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hit you this time.
Limp arches.
One arm.
All right. This is
Yeah.
actually your topic. Do you wanna take over on this
Oh,
one?
sure. Let me get to it. My topic.
Price is down.
Oh yeah, so basically now's like the time to really buy older shit because everybody only wants new and hype shit. So like if you go online, like you're like an avid, I can't speak, an avid A6 lover, like the karaoke joints are like 130 on StockX, and like all shoes like are dropping under retail that I paid retail for. Sorry. So if you're into like older shoes,
Which older shoes are we talking about? Like
even
specific
SBs,
brands?
like no. Older shoes right now are like dropping heavily.
Obviously not the super hype stuff, but
Yeah, because
I mean,
older
like-
shoes prices are going up. So that's why I'm asking, like, which
No,
sneakers are you talking
A6. I'm talking about
specifically?
A6.
That's what I was asking. Which
Even
brands are you
certain
talking about?
SBs.
Okay.
Like not hype ones, obviously.
So we're talking about like runners like A6, New Balance,
yeah, like
Saucony.
even AM ones, like
Okay.
everything is like drop. Unless it, well, even Para is like under retail. Like everything is really like
Which Para?
in my size are under retail.
Which Para?
The ones that just came out.
The Air Max 1s?
Yeah,
Oh, you said older. That's the recent.
but I'm just saying.
so in retrospect to what you're saying is because so much stuff is coming out, the influx of people having money to spend to resell is
Going down.
dwindling.
So
So
you
what
just
happens
wanna
is
wait.
they might buy the hype shit from a month ago, but when the new hype shit comes out, they have to drop that price to get their capital back. So the exchange rate from like new hype stuff to older hype stuff is becoming very narrow. So it's like, all right, well, that was dope. We were going to spend 500 on it, or we was up for 500, but now some new
Something
off-white
fire
came out, so we have to buy as much as we can of that. So we have to get rid of the old stuff. So that you see the price drop a lot faster than you did before.
You know what
Like,
the
when-
real problem is? Too many sellers, not a lot of buyers.
Well, I mean, there's a lot.
Saturation of a lot of shoes too.
People aren't stupid though. Also, at the same time, like I know everybody's seeing this influx on StockX and
Yeah.
Coat and things of that nature. So like, if you see that every time there's like a new release, other shit drops, I'd wait too. Like, patience is key. I've been
Yeah,
saying
like, I
that
used to
forever.
back
For
in the
certain
day,
releases.
I-
Certain releases, not all the releases.
back
Don't
in the
quote
day,
us.
there was a bigger space between drops because I used to buy Grails. Now I feel like I haven't bought any Grails because every week something else is dropping.
Or you might have them already.
No, there's there's a couple.
Well, I wouldn't call anything of the year a grail.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
I'm
call
saying,
it
but I
something
haven't
older, like a
been
Grail or
Grail
something.
hunting, is what I'm saying.
Oh, like
Yeah.
the old shit. Like,
Yeah,
shit
Like
that
I
you
haven't
missed
been
out on.
doing it because I've been getting new shit.
Got you.
So last year I did that a lot. I did a lot of like going back
Yeah.
and finding
He
shit.
was pulling out shit. I was like, what?
The same thing with like
Pinhead.
she was saying like A6, New Balance,
Right.
Saucony, like a lot of the shit that's sitting for retail on the shelf, like GR shit, like they go for sale. So like if you guys really like a general release pair, just wait it out. Price might go on sale, it might go under, like you never know. So just the waiting game might save
It's
some
just
money.
weird. Like some Jordans go into retail, like in some
Yeah,
like go
quick
over.
too. Like quick to the outlets, real quick.
I mean, I'm with it. So the next topic is so I brought this up last week, and I was like, well, I'm going to be doing more newer things to myself. So like maybe you guys have been buying them, like Mizuno and things of that nature, but I'm going to try and lean towards buying things that I don't typically buy. Maybe
It's hard
because
to get those things.
they're, the separation thing because they're in the UK or some kangaroo, whatever the situation is. Like I'm definitely leaning towards newer brands, and they don't have to be like hype brands either. Like some dude hit me up, Soul's Fang, and he sent me a pair of shoes. They don't fit; they're a little tight, but I have to do a review on those as well. But I mean, it's kind of like an Adidas for a much cheaper price point. So I'm definitely leaning towards newer brands and just branching out a little bit. What are you doing for 2019?
I'm trying to be bespoke.
So you're sticking with that.
I'm trying.
I'm
like,
with it.
I'm not
So what are you doing? You cutting your beard?
selective.
What? Cutting my
What
what?
I wanted to say was our top 18. Obviously, it wasn't a list that all three of us, none of us, that would not be our list, but that was our list together. And like, it's hard to point and this and that because it's really not that serious. But like,
Why are you explaining yourself?
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna stick to like New Balance.
Why did you explain? Who
I'm
cares?
just gonna stick to like more quality and try to stay away from like the hype shit, like the Nike shit, like shit that's not really worth the retail.
I mean, but
price.
if it's fire though.
if
you
it's
can't.
fire, I might make an exception. But I'm
Yeah.
going for more of the
You wanna lean
the
towards
premium shit,
New Balance.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with it.
or whichever company puts out premium shit, whether it be Asics, Saucony, New Balance. Mizuno, I'm not a big fan on. Carhartt is fire, but yeah, just sticking to the premium
Oh, I know,
shit.
that's
Slightly
and other
contradictory
things
of
that
about
didn't go on our 18. Wait, you didn't say this though. We only put shit
we
that
were-
we own.
We were having a conversation.
But I you cut me off before.
Well,
and I
you
was
keep going back to the
going.
top 18 of 18.
All right. So we'll finish this top 18, but I have to get back to your contradiction.
Yeah, I'm done. I said my
So,
piece.
so the top 18, realistically, is her 6, my 6, like 6 shoes that I wanted in my top 6 was really what I went with.
Those free line threes.
His 6, I don't really know where he got his 6 from because he made it up when he got here. But I had 18 in total. It was like my entire list. And what I did was I pulled my favorite 6 from that list, minus 1 or 2, depending on what the situation is. If somebody else has the shoe in their list, I don't have to put it on mine. I can get other shoes in there. But realistically, working it down from that situation onward, because obviously like his 6 is different from my 6, her 6 is different from my 6.
All
and
got
so on
different
and so forth.
styles, all different tastes.
So we more or less do like a vote
Surprise.
system between the 3 of us to see like where shoes would lie. And even though the Gel Light, the Gel Cayano 5 was high on my list, it ended up at 18, and I was okay with that because I understand the value of it throughout everybody else's selection. So that's how it works
And
itself
considering
out.
all the shoes that dropped, even if you made the list, just making the list is good.
You got to figure that's a top 18 between 3 people. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
Serena 97 didn't make it. That's only because I got the Blazers in because nobody else was going for hype shit.
Not that I wasn't going for hype shit.
But those, you can't say that those weren't one of the best shoes of 2018.
I can and I did. It's in my list of 18 shoes personally, but if we're going by selective 3 other
It
people,
would have been on my list if I would have owned them, but since I
Yeah.
couldn't get them for retail, they're not on my fucking list.
And-
Those are one of the best off-whites that dropped
Of course,
of
yeah.
2018.
I'll give you some of that. That's cool. Anyway, all right.
Very
So
proud of you, Tone.
shout out to let me go back to the contradiction. So you said Carhu is something you would want to lean towards.
Yeah, something that has like premium quality.
I'm gonna have to play the clip of you being like Carhu's trash from 3 episodes ago.
Absolutely, it's trash. If the colorway is trash,
Oh, what the fuck?
pull up the clip.
Well,
That was a clip. Fuck everybody.
Oh, Tone lost the sneaker battle.
I thought you didn't care about sneaker battle.
I'm
yeah,
happy
word.
you
Let me know, fuck. So shout out to David Block.
Number 1 hater. You heard?
No way.
The we here queen right here. We here. Say
You
it.
did
We
steal
here.
that. You stole it pretty well.
Let's hear it. Let's hear the we here.
Thievery
Huh?
in
Okay.
motion.
We're moving on.
So David Blockman shot me a topic for this week, and it was from Complexcon or Complexcon Talks with Ronnie Feig from the top. What did they do? 10 shoes of the year, whatever it was,
Yeah, yeah.
and.
I saw it and it was cringeworthy. I should have listened to you and not watched it at all, but shout out to Complex either way.
So Complexcon Conversations and Ronnie stated that culture is moving too fast. People are chasing the next big thing, and he thinks that it's a bubble that's going to burst. He says people are going to revert back to chasing purchases, kind of like we were just speaking about.
True.
Shoes and streetwear, with more sentimental meaning and a personal connection. Do you guys think that's true?
Me and Ronnie right here.
I mean, I feel like we've been saying that for quite some
It was
time.
mad long. We've been saying that for forever. Like,
Yeah.
Just now we said it again. Like, at the end of the day, it's too much, too saturated, and it doesn't have any meaning. Like SBs, yes, they're back, but it doesn't have the meaning and the feel of what it used to have, of the nostalgia. Even with shoes, like maybe it was like, oh, you like your hypebeast, you like Off-White, but Off-White honestly brings me closest to that feeling that I used to have because it's the same old, but it's still new and hasn't been done before. Like all the shoes he put out, I've not seen. Yeah, they're Nike shoes that have came out, but they're not the same way as like every single 97 or every Blazer. He basically brought Blazers back right now.
Okay, I'll give you that. I think there's a much stronger root to this situation. If you guys go back 6 years when Kith had hit like its almost pinnacle, even though it's still on the uprise, it
It's
wasn't
a different kind of uprising.
It is a different level right now.
Yeah.
It's high fashion.
It was more dick. it was underground.
more dick?
It was more
That
underground.
was more.
like.
Yo, what is going on?
I mean, those are your words.
I meant this
100%.
is for you. This is for you.
Well, I got annoyed because I it was like you guys took that one little part of the runoff I was about to go on.
Tone,
and just
that's
ran-
all
I
we have
stopped.
to do.
I said my
We only
shit,
care
that was
about-
it.
we only- Mike does all the work, everyone.
I
He
know-
really
I know
does,
what to set up.
honestly. Just
Are you
saying.
done? Are you done? So when Kith was on that little bit, it was more in the more public eye, and resellers were out there and they were selling shoes and they were like, oh, we run this business and we're making this pop for you guys. You have to understand, the buyer is what's making them pop, because if there was no demand for said items, then the reseller wouldn't be able to sell anything. And I'm not trying to go too far off of topic here, but that was the core group of like runners making Ronnie pop. Now, take it back to what he's talking about right now. I feel like he understands that was the catapult or catalyst for Kith becoming what it is now. In retrospect, for this conversation to take place, like cutting it back to a smaller group of people deciding that they really enjoy a new product said like Noah or whatever the fuck it is. Like Noah becomes to get a little bit more into the public eye also. So that's that niche thing that they're talking about. It's more of enjoying what it is that the product is over what the resale hype is.
But, I mean, not for nothing. We've been talking about the culture dying since United Souls. This has been our topic that Ronnie's speaking about now since United Souls. Like, it was, once Supreme was sold...
Well, that wasn't United Souls. So.
What are you talking about? That was on United... We talked about that on United Souls.
About Supreme being sold? Because it didn't get sold till 2 years ago.
Yeah, but it was already in talks. We knew about it. You don't remember that?
I understand. I understand what you're talking about, but like it didn't happen yet, so you can't use that.
But I'm saying, but at that point, juncture in time, we were talking about how the culture was dying then.
Yes.
Okay, 5 years later, 6 years later, this is 5 years later.
It hasn't died yet, though.
I mean...
I don't understand how Ronnie's saying the culture's moving too fast, but he's putting out new collaborations.
I mean, it's partly his fault it's moving so fucking fast.
He puts out brand new stuff almost every week. He's pushing shit fast too. Like
the guy had a drop and then did a drop on Monday. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's busy. He's working. He's doing what he got to do. But everything's not for everybody. So if the culture moves too fast, like what people can't keep up. Like they can't keep up on the purchases, or they can't keep up with.
The only problem with that is he's moving at his pace for Kith. Yeah. He's not viewing who else is dropping shit.
Absolutely. He's doing different shit too.
Yes. So like you gotta think about like brand per brand per brand. So like if he drops something and doesn't drop anything else for another 2.5 months, then he's working in his time frame. But if like 6 things dropped in between there, it's not his fault. You know that? I mean, you know when it's coming out. Like I always say, like these brands should just talk to each other and be like, "Yo, we're doing collection. We're doing collection. We're doing." Especially like if you're in New York together. Or if you're in Chicago together. You know what I'm saying? Like all those it shouldn't be like, hey, I know you know each other. I know you sit in meetings together. I know you're all at the Nike shit. You're all at the Ace. Like, you're all there. Like, you know when people are doing shit. Shout out to Extra Butter when they did their Midnight Blossom. What was it? No, it was the Neapolitan ice cream for the Space Pack.
The Space Pack, yeah.
Space Pack. And then Ubique was doing their Cherry Blossom. And the Cherry Blossom was the same exact color. And they were like, yo, and then they switched the color up to the ASIC because they knew it was going to coincide with their release. So that makes sense. Shit like that makes sense to me. And they're not even from New York. They just fucking work well together.
Yeah.
Anyway, next topic is viewer comments. So we got a viewer comment from Michael Drake, which was from the top 18 of 18. Shout out Michael Drake, chilling. What do you guys expect from Nike and Adidas? And which brand will make an impact or will likely make an impact in 2019?
I feel like Nike is gonna have a break year right now. I don't know. Honestly,
Nike's gonna have a weird year.
Yeah, they're not putting out Off-White, so.
It's not even about the Off-White. Like, whatever. I just know the models that are coming out and like the innovation that Nike's going for, which is dope. But at the same time, it might not be received well yet.
You know what it is? They're different brands. They shouldn't be doing different things. Like Nike shouldn't be going for those weird ass stuff. Nike needs to stick to the classics. Adidas, on the other hand, has technology and could do shit.
You want to take this?
Nope.
New Balance?
No, you want to take this?
No.
Fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What? I guess I missed the whole topic. You just cut that out then because I totally thought it was something else.
What? Nike is a marketing firm at this point. Nike is a marketing
Nike
powerhouse.
shouldn't go and do fucking new creative shit because it's whack. They should just stick to the classic shit. That's what I was saying.
But how do you innovate by not doing new shit?
They're not innovative. You see what they've been putting out.
They are innovative. They made VaporMax and they did Off-White VaporMax and you bought them too.
Nike is the most innovative brand out.
After I bought them, I didn't like them.
You still sell them.
Can you just cut that out now? Because now you just call me dumb on TV.
No, I didn't call. First of all,
TV.
this isn't TV, it's YouTube.
YouTube, what up? We here.
Shut up! You're cutting that out.
I'm not cutting
Yes,
that
you
out.
are. Yes,
We
you-
already
I'm
said we're not
letting you
editing anything anymore.
know. No, who said that?
The people have
No,
spoken.
no, no. They said don't edit
The
everything.
people have spoken.
Stop.
I don't even get saying what gets edited out. How
Yeah.
can you get any say?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna fist fight you.
We all abuse in 2019. This is how we starting the show off. This is how we starting the year off. beating
Stand up for
people
yourself, Chris, and stand
I'm
up for yourself.
trying.
No, I'm just saying.
Get
Like,
it? You made me seem dumb, so now I don't even want to get into it because now I'm shy and what's that word? Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Kelly? You wanna take that?
I'm not taking this one either.
Realistically, Nike is the most innovative brand out.
Oh my god.
I mean, you have to look at it in
They are,
retrospect of what
They
they're doing.
hire people to do
They
things.
even make military boots
That's the whole point
for the
of being-
soldiers. That's how innovative they are.
It's
Nike.
It's crazy. It's crazy that you're even thinking about this right now. So you're saying Adidas should be
I said
making-
for 2019.
Yes, that's what we're talking
Okay. I'm dumb, guys.
about. Nobody said you were dumb. I
Forget
was just
it.
confused as to where
Really-
you're. Whatever.
whatever.
You ruined it.
Fucking
Ruined it.
fool.
I can't even see the question because I don't even have it here.
Yeah, it's alright. Next up, we got Amber's. You go.
Oh, I got this one. Amber, 5 days ago, edited. Hashtag Nama's your. Yeah, that was the hashtag last time.
Yeah,
Nama's
it
your.
was last week's hashtag.
Oh shit, where have I been? Do you think Nike should do things like the bin pack Jordans again? Also, Adidas in the 5th place because of all those trash ass collabs. I agree. Number 1, Nike, Puma, New Balance, Diodora, Adidas. I would like to see better shit coming from Puma, New Balance, Asics, Saucony, all of those like underdogs. I just want them to come back though. Like,
New Balance could
fuck
do
all this Nike Adidas shit. I'm tired of Nike and Adidas. Bring back some New Balance collabs, some Asics fire shit, some fire Saucony with no glue marks, no glue stains. Like, let's go back to the fundamentals with the runners, the way that we met at Extra Butter,
Yes.
in the campouts.
It's very nostalgic to hear speaking about like New Balance and Asics and Saucony. Like obviously the great brands. And someone I think a couple episodes ago was talking about the Puma Disc Blade. I really like the Puma Disc
Me
Blade.
too.
It was like one of like my favorite silhouettes
That's
that they just
Puma.
didn't do anything with. And it's kind of weird because it's not received well by a lot of people because they do weird shit. They do the inline stuff and it takes away from the collab stuff. And the collab stuff is really what you need to get out into the public, but you need a good inline for the general public to want to buy too. So by destroying your inline, you kind of take away from the luster for all the other shit too.
I also think it comes down to like the marketing, the promotion, and who gets seeded pairs. Saucony, New Balance, and Asics probably don't have the same capital as Nike and Adidas to reach out to
They
these fucking
definitely
athletes.
do not.
So all this influence comes from celebrities, athletes, and they're all pointing towards Nike or Adidas. Excuse me. So that's why all that shit, all the money's going to those two brands and not, New Balance or Under Armour. Under Armour have Steph Curry, but they're not really doing much.
Well, they make a decent amount of money too. So, but like the problem with like even if you put a shoe on an athlete or a star, the shoe is trash. The shoe is trash.
True.
Like, and a lot of people won't go for it unless it has appeal on both avenues, not just the superstardom, but it also I can wear it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, because we're not going to see DJ Khaled wearing a pair of 1500 New Balance. He's going to be wearing a pair of Jordan 1s.
But you can look at Action Bronson, seeing him wearing a pair of 1500 New Balance. So it just
And
depends.
Asics and Ronnie.
You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how they market and who they're marketing to. Like, Asics did that Welcome to the Dojo pack with Lucas Abbott.
Who's that?
The designer dude, the kid was in the cartoon. He was
Nah, I don't know.
the black and yellow pairs, but they dropped at Foot Locker. I thought it was.
Oh,
a
Lucas, the model dude.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
he does like fashion and shit like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, and it was a great collection, but like it wasn't received well enough. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a way to do it in which, and that's what a marketing firm is for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what Nike is. Nike markets the best way possible.
They're fucking geniuses over there.
Every single time, which is why, like I say, they're a marketing firm now more than a sneaker brand because they focus on marketing more than anything.
Which is what produces numbers and they sell products.
But it
This
also
point in time,
you also lose a lot by that. You know what I'm saying? Like you're losing
How
your
did they
luster
lose
for the well.
they ain't losing.
Culturally, you lose a lot by that because people are like, oh, well, fuck Nike. All they really care about is the money.
Yeah, now we're talking. Now I see what you're talking about. The culture, I think you're talking about like them as a big brand. Like they're not.
No, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Money? Oh, we'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. What's going next? You want to do Joseph?
KB's got the next one.
Sure. Joseph Gomez, 3 days ago. Now, Monsieur, what up with the fragments coming out? Is 2019 the return of super limited releases? Will Off-White and Collabo numbers drop as brands realize limited numbers and slight variations outweigh super high numbers of one sneaker? Well, I don't think there'll be much of Off-White in 2019, 2 to 3 pairs, but that's it. Yeah, I just don't think Nike, fragments, I don't know. And Nike, I don't think is going to have like the best year ever this year, but that's my opinion. Oh my.
For the fragment black toe that's allegedly dropping, the dude that does, he said he'd never seen those before, so I'm pretty sure they're not gonna drop. Or he's just trolling, talking shit, building more hype on it. So it could go either way with the, the age of internet. So he's gotta hang tight and see what happens with that. What else talking about? 2019 super limited releases. Why do y'all want super limited releases? So y'all could cry and complain about not being able to buy this. But then when y'all get like oversaturated sneakers, y'all don't want this shit. Like, you can't please everybody. I'm happy with them oversaturated
If they would have
shit.
oversaturated those Air Force Ones, I still would have got them.
Yeah. I wish they would have oversaturated the Off-White Serena shit, so I could at least get a pair.
Exactly. Like,
that would have been fire. I would have been happy.
See, people don't understand, yes, like, I have access to getting limited shit, but even if it wasn't limited, I'd still want it because I like it. Like,
Let's
if you
get
had
the super
access,
limited shit.
if you had access, you'd get it too.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I appreciate the limited stuff, but I also appreciate the widely released stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends. Like, a lot of people don't have their own taste. That's the bigger issue here. Like, they see something that's dope on someone else, and whether it's limited or not, that's when they decide to go for it, as opposed to seeing it and be like, wow, I really like it for myself.
Right.
It takes like somebody else's fit guide or some other person dressing you or whatever have you for you to then think a shoe is dope. Buy what you fucking like.
Right.
That's it, whether it's hype or not.
So,
and even if it's super hype and it's super expensive, if you really like the shoe, pass on everything else for a little while and buy the fucking thing.
Dude, I pay resale for shit that I can't get. Like, I couldn't get Union Ones. I had to pay resale. Like, that's just facts.
It's the way it works. Like, I've spent plenty of money on fucking shoes that I've wanted. Like, plenty of money on shoes that I've wanted. Like, people are like, oh, you get me that shit. Like, and I'll make the conscious decision to be like, well, I have to either give up this or save money to get that. Like, it's what I want personally. It has nothing to do with hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I know I can wait for a shoe, I'll wait for a shoe and then I'll buy it for cheaper. And that's how you make up the differential. But you have to know what the fuck you want.
Like, a lot of people like those Fear of Gods. Like, I personally could have got them and didn't like them. Like, that doesn't, is like, that.
They didn't come in yourself.
Didn't?
No.
Message! Had to break up the silence.
Next up, we got John Tofi 5 days ago. Not much. The person in Kanye's circle is Jerry Lorenzo.
That's who it is, Fear of God.
Yeah, I fucked that up. That's my bad. Thank you, John Tofi. It goes Kanye, Jerry, Virgil, and whack-ass Don C. He didn't write that. I wrote that. That's the person you forgot. But anyways, is there any collab you want to see happen in 2019?
I feel like every collab has been done.
What I really want to see in
A6
2019
and Ronnie.
is just like two different like companies. Like, let's say, for example, Kif and Extra Butter doing a collaboration together on
They
one
also
brand.
need a brand too, so it'd be 3 together.
Yeah, so it'd be 3, like how Ronnie did with the,
like
Kif non-native.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see more shit like that. Like,
Kid Bape, I need 2000.
see, like, how far would that be? Kif Bape
They
or
did
like,
that already,
or-
though.
for real?
I got a
Shit, they should
t-shirt.
do that.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
So they should do
Yeah,
more
bring it back.
shit like that. But I'm talking about like other stores like brick and mortars coming together, coming,
I'm
and
with
doing
that.
shit
Word.
together.
You Beacon, Lapstone, and Hammer.
How far would that be?
What was that store that in DC that we went to that was super fire?
Oh, you're talking about
That's
Amon
That
yeah.
store was fire.
That's the one in
DC.
what was it?
Well, there's a few of them.
But it was really dope.
He actually, the
Shops.
owner of that shop, did a Hypebeast Talks with Jeff Staple. If you guys have not listened to it, fucking listen to it. Fire, by the way.
Word.
If you don't listen to Hypebeast Radio, that is Jeff Staple. Jeff Staple has a show on there.
Yeah.
It's Hypebeast Talks, I believe, or something like that.
Okay.
Fan-fucking-tastic. It's long. It's lengthy. So, like, throw it on in the car or some shit. Great, great, great interview. I think David Blockman or actually Ryan Swanger had mentioned it to me. So, shout out to Ryan Swanger for that. But that is a great listen, by the way. Anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Hashtag?
I like where you're going with that. We have to sneak about it first, but I like where you're going with that. The idea of like two shops collaborating. I would like to see like avid enthusiasts like they did for Diodora pulled from the Diodora Talks thing.
Okay.
For the Diodora the chat on Facebook. But I would like to see brands taking their like premier guys like Bespoke IND and having them do a collab through Nike because they do great work too, and it's kind of like Bespoke from Nike Lab, but also they have people come in and work with them more intensively to make their designs. I'd like to see that come to fruition too, like people who collect No, I'm not just throwing the towel. No, I'm just saying in general, like people who collect and show a lot of love for a particular brand should have the opportunity to go in there and be like, let's do a mass collaboration like they did with Paris Bespoke. When they did the opening for Paris Bespoke,
Fire.
they had the design
fun.
team come in and fucking figure shit out. But that was dope too. I like that
Like I
idea.
won the contest. It was a
Yes,
group of people.
yes.
But I just for 2019 hope that Nike does every size of every shoe. Like I'm tired of it being like.
Well, all
what
brands
the
should do
heck?
unisex
Like it's
sizing.
really annoying at this point. Like come on, like they know what's up. They're not stupid. I'm sure every focus group I went to, I said the same thing to them. They probably hear it from every female. Like I don't get it.
I just.
I want frags in my size.
I feel you. I definitely
It's
feel
like
you.
why can't it's Jordan 1? It's like not like you don't have the mold for a size 4.5.
Yeah, true.
That's fucking bullshit.
I think it takes away from the exclusivity of said shoe if they drop it that low, which is why they don't.
No, they
Plus,
can
you have to
still
change
make
the
it.
quality unless you do the same quality on the shoe and then make it the same price point.
I mean, with a bespoke,
I think they can
4.5
still
is
do
the
it.
same price as a 12.5.
No, I'm just saying though, like if they were to do that, it would have to be the same price point as the men's.
Yeah,
because they're
they
using the
did it
same
for
material.
the gold toes and the shadow ones.
Yeah.
All of it was unisex sizing from size 4 all the way through 18, but it was
Yeah.
all retailed at like 180.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Whatever. All right, sneaker battle for. Well, let's just do the sneaker battle. I won for
Whoa.
a change. Whatever.
What did you wear?
That's a very good question,
you-
my friend.
I don't even remember what I wear.
A6.
What you wore?
What I wore. That's what I said. Right? I said wear.
Anyway,
I
this
know
week.
what I wore. I
this
wore
week-
those in Volt.
And I'm doing off-white. It's day number 2 on these bad boys. Black.
He's been wearing Air Force Ones like 2 weeks straight.
You know what? Does kind of feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the black pair, whatever. All good.
Didn't you wear the white ones last week?
No, I wore them for the sneaker battle.
Yeah, you wore them
Yeah.
for sneaker. I wore black cement 3s, but
Yeah, for the
You're
top.
trying to
top
tone
18.
below.
No, you're up there, Chief. Tone's taking this.
I'm wearing Saucony, Grid SD, Sneaker
I took
Freaka,
both shoes off for mine.
Fire, vote for me, vote for Tone, do the right thing.
Wow, do the right thing.
It wouldn't be the first episode of the year if I didn't
Wear my own shoe.
wear my own. I didn't put these in my top. I should have, but what the KB? You heard?
What the KB?
KB, you heard?
Last week's what's
My
this?
hashtag this week.
All right, calm down.
Damn, what did I
Whoa.
say I wanted it to be? I said it before.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Message.
Oh, I know what I gotta say. We're gonna have "We Here" T-shirts, like the background from the top 18 of 18. It's gonna say "We Here" in the Camp Out lettering. Don't miss out. Coming soon.
Shout out to everybody that bought a Camp Out hoodie last week, by the way. Sorry for the limited quantities, but I'm working on that.
Hashtag.
What's your hashtag?
It's going to be. That's the hashtag this week.
This week's hashtag will be boxed out. If you want to shout out in the comment section, hashtag boxed out.
Yep.
And you will get a shout out like these people are about to get from Namasir.
Namasir.
So if you said Namasir in the comment section from last week's video, you got one. First up, we got Chicken Connoisseurs. Shout out to Chicken Connoisseur. ESL 100 Stack. Justin the Great. Steve Rubenstein.
Rubes, you watched.
Official DKNO. Jim C215. Toilet Bowl. Boop. DS Beater. Tone.
#1 fan.
Giblets right there, chilling. Good dude over there. Amber Spur. Christian G. Sean Kittling. Showing off 808. Seattle. See you soon. T. Travis, Streetwear Dad, Escobar Jr. Season, John Tofi, Molly Mall, and Joseph Gomez.
Shout out to everybody in the comments. All you always been supporting the show. Most of your names I see almost every week, or if not, once in a while. Like, appreciate all the support. Like, we know this is just our opinions, but glad you guys want to hear it.
Facts.
If you guys want to vote for the sneaker battle above Tone's head, there's a little translucent eye. Tap on it, and you will get a
And
little
we do
poll
really
system.
love each other, see?
Wow. Anyway.
We're here, tone of my voice.
It's a long hug.
Come on. What?
The group hug.
Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Shout out to everybody on the Instagram. Shout out to everybody overall. Happy 219.
Word.
2019.
We're still alive, so.
We still here.
We still here.
You're not
Every
gonna say it?
Thursday or Thursday.
Not gonna do it?
Tone of my voice. We here
He loves
every
it.
Thursday on a Thursday, 8 p.m. Don't forget to subscribe. Shout us out. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a
Did he say
friend.
he was sick?
And we out.
I didn't sound sick the whole episode.
That's I
He
did it
he
for
did
the
a little
show.
sniffle. He just did a little sniffle. Yeah. Alright, no peace. We out.
We out.
Later.
I don't have to edit shit anymore. This is fantastic.